and welcome to my channel Flame with a 4. In this video we're going to be doing stage 73, which is the inner roof. You do need to go grab your part from the last issue, which is just this section here, which is 72A, I think it is. Is that 72A? Let's just double check. Just going to check my pieces. This is why you got to check your pieces off, make sure we're talking about the right bit. Oh, actually, I don't think it is 72A. I think it's 72A. Yeah, so we're going to be putting 72A into the large section, which is 73A, which is just underneath here, which I'm just going to grab now. Here it is. So look at that. So this is the section we're going to be working on in this episode. So let me just get this out of the packaging and we'll be back in just a sec. So guys, here we go. This is it. So this is the roof panel. Look at it in the roof panel. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's really well painted, and I know underneath really doesn't have much there, but I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get something to cover all this up at a later stage. By the looks of it, we're going to have some trim panels going on there. But what it's saying for us to do, it wants us to, this is why I've got the box, because this box is actually pretty good to build onto, so we're just going to leave that there. So it wants us to turn this upside down like so, with these two sections out at this edge. And then it wants us to take 72A, and it has an arrow on it. So I don't know whether the arrow indicates where it goes, but on the picture it's showing that the arrow is facing this way. So what we're going to do, we're just going to follow that, and then there you go. It fits in like a glove into that section. We do now need to go and put in, you only have EM screws, and also you get given a screwdriver. How well this screwdriver works, I don't know. I'm going to go test it now by putting in these 6 EM screws. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to pop these in and we'll be back in just a sec, and then I'll tell you how I got on with the screwdriver that they supplied. Okay guys, so let's talk about the screwdriver and let's have a look at what we just did. So first of all, let's have a look at what we did. So this is where we put the section in, and as you can see, the 6 screws that we just went in there, and that makes up the top panel, which looks like this. And as you can see with the light, it actually looks pretty good, and it just feels nice. It doesn't feel flush, but I don't think it needs to. I think it's just, we can, you know, that's just sort of like how the roof goes, which is absolutely fine. It's probably covered up by all the stuff that goes on top. And as you can see under here, we use the screwdriver. So the screwdriver feel to hold, I would say it's probably like a 6 out of 10. It actually feels really awkward to hold, and it is really hard. But rigid, yes, very rigid, and it doesn't try to cross thread or anything. The screws go in really easily. A really nice screwdriver to hold with the little handle, a little bit too small for someone with a hand like mine, and it does hurt when you're trying to spin around, but to put the screws in well, does the job absolutely fine. So really enjoy the screwdriver. Right, so the next thing it wants us to do, it wants us to lay the body of the car on top of this. So we need to try and do that without it damaging. So we're going to move it over this way a little bit. Just be careful that your bonnet doesn't open and get damaged. If you want to, put a little bit of masking tape on to hold that down if you don't feel safe with it. And what we need to do is we need to take the roof and we need to line it up on here so that it fits into place. And it should hopefully, if it fits well, and if it goes in as well as everything else has been going in, it should fit in really nicely. I did think the bonnet would want to open, which is fine. To be fair, I think it lines up absolutely fine. I'm just going to push it down in a few areas where I feel like it's struggling. But I mean, we need to just sort of really sort of go with it. And then what we'll do, we'll probably work towards the back, because the back section looks like it's struggling a little bit more than the front section is. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 EM screws. So 2 at the back, 2 here, another 2 here, and then another 2 there. So we'll just go pop them in, and then we'll be back as soon as that's done, and then we'll have a quick look at what it looks like when we're finished. So I'm going to try this screwdriver one more time and see how we get on with it. So see you guys in a sec. So there we go, guys, that is the last screw in place. So screwdriver wise, absolutely brilliant at doing the screws up, doesn't even try to thread or anything, and doesn't try to slip. It's just absolutely incredible. So I really rate the screwdriver that comes with it. Right, so what I want to do is I want to just tip it up and just show you what it looks like and where we had to pop those screws in. So I'm not too sure whether you can see. So there was 2 here, so there's 1, 2, and then there's 1 there, 1 here. Then there's 1 there, 1 here, and 1 there, and then 1 in there, and then two at the back. So there's 1 back there and 1 here. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to take a look at it from the top just to see how well it looks. So that looks incredible. That's so nice. It just looks absolutely incredible how well it fits. Just look at the lines on that. Absolutely superb. Nice overlap. The roof feels really nice and shiny. And it's such a big model. I can't even get the whole thing in. But it's such a big model. But there you go, guys. That's what they wanted us to do on this issue. I can't wait to build some more with you. I'm just going to have a quick look to see what we get to do in the next one. So we get to do the front left fender plating and wire covers. So guys, if you want to join me for that, if you haven't already, let's put my thumb through here. Please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe just by clicking the button down here. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.